Well, I tried warning all of you fans, but oh no, you wouldn't listen. You just kept feeding into your fucking delusion that you thought you could win this fucking series. And you kind of had me running my precious little thoughts in my mind that you may have been able to surprise the world by upsetting the great Boston Bruins on home ice, but man, did that third period treat you like a bitch or what? I don't know which is more pathetic. The fact that people actually thought Toronto was going to win this series, or the fact that you imitated the Washington Capitals and took it to 7 games only to crush the hopes of your fans everywhere. Quite frankly, it's so likely, now that I think of it, that Boston is just trying to to take the piss out of this rivalry. It makes all the sense in the world that they would try to force 7 games so they could get as many home games as possible, therefore increase the income. Because holy shit, did they play their hearts out in Game 7, yet they threw Game 5 and 6. I'm not going to say that the NHL is rigged or anything, but that sounds pretty corrupt. And I like it. At least until I'm on the receiving end of it, then I'm probably going to demand that everyone and their mother be instigated for corruption. Of course, that's just the hypocrite I am, ain't it? Anyways, one thing I absolutely cannot stand about the Toronto Maple Leafs is the snobbery of their fan base, as if the 13 cups that they have mean anything, considering that, well, all 13 of them were played when there were only 6 teams in the NHL, 2 rounds of the playoffs, and 62 games. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound nearly as hard to do as today, where there are 4 rounds, all of them being best of 7s. Let's see, 31, soon to be 32 teams, 16 playoffs, 16 playoff teams, I should say, and 82 regular season matchups. Not only that, but you could play the season up until June from October. Versus back then, it would not be uncommon to see a Stanley Cup finals in late April to early May. So, much longer season, much longer games, much longer playoffs, and much longer just culture, I guess. And they have no cups to show for it. Only makes sense. Second fiddle to the Habs, am I right? Hell, they've got you by 11 cups. They were the first original 6 team to win a Stanley Cup. And they've just overall been kicking your ass ever since the league expanded in 1967. You hold no sympathy in my heart. You deserve this loss and then some. Austin Matthews is a complete cunt that can't hold his temper on the ice. Fuck you, Rask, in Game 3. Such class. What a gentleman and scholar. In fact, let's look at some of the shit that you fans say. Let's see here. I have some good ones, so I'm going to fish these out. Original Wreckage said, "Y'all hate the Leafs more than I love them. Can't wait till they win the cup and y'all still complain and hate on the Leafs." And for what I say to that is, bitch, the last cup you won was 51 years ago. I bet your grandfather was in diapers back then, bitch. Not only that, but it's pretty ironic considering that that there's 16 other cunts like this person that basked in the godlike aura of Toronto. And they fucking hated Boston. If I counted all the times that I saw idiots just being idiots towards the Boston franchise, I guess, during this entire series, if I had a dime for every time that happened, I would probably have a pretty good raise as compared to what I'm doing right now. Let's see, who else said some bullshit? Andrew Persuade said, Leafs have looked worse than this, then go on to win 5 in a row after. Bruins fans look so foolish acting like they've won the cup after winning 1 game. I say, well, are you jealous much? The Bruins have won 3 Stanley Cups since your last one in 1967, and have appeared in 7 Stanley Cup finals since your last one in 1967. That's what happens when you have a winning culture, something Toronto sorely lacks. As for winning 5 in a row after looking like shit, did it not occur to you that the playoffs are a whole new monster to deal with if you're underperforming? A lot more is on the line than simply losing a few games. Lose 4 in a series and your season is over. It's that high of the stakes. Considering you just had your season taken away from you in your old friend in the Bruins, perhaps you can understand that a little bit better. Fucking idiot. Carlos Craigito said after Game 3, nonetheless, Bruins and Leafs will win both at home. Bruins will win Game 5, Leafs win Game 6, and Toronto takes the series in 7. I said, bitch, did you not see the signs in Game 2 when Freddie Boy got pulled after giving up 3 goals on 5 shots? How about when a lack of defense consistently burns you on the penalty kill? Or how about Austin Matthews being a damn choker? Eat your fucking words, you sack of shit. People like you are why Toronto is hated by everyone. Blind faith in a franchise that has let you down for 51 years, then acting like you're better than everyone else because 13 cups, bitch! If you want to continue being a masochist, by all means, do not act out as if it... By all means, but don't act out as if you're never wrong and can't ever be wrong, because you and Leafs fans everywhere were dead wrong on this prediction. Own up, you gutless sacks of shit.